On today's episode of WatchJRGo, we are back in the shop with a car you haven't seen in a while, Riley's Audi A4, the one I put timing chains on. What is going on, guys? I'm WatchJRGo, and today, like I said, we are back in the shop with, is this a 2002?
I think it's 4.
2004 Audi A4, and today we are going to protect it for Riley. Now, when Riley goes to work, the Audi sits outside in a parking lot in a very busy area, and you're always wondering if something's happening to your car if you're not around it to see it, right? A lot of my cars, especially the old Ariel Atom, you literally could not walk away from that car because anybody could just sit down in it, turn on the battery, disconnect, and drive away. There was nothing else to it. So you literally could not walk away from that car. And just like the Ariel, Riley's Audi needs to be protected while she's at work. So we're going to install a dash cam today that's got parking sentry with buffered motion events and also all of the sensors we need to protect the car while it's on the road, and 4 channels of video. That's right, there are 4 cameras being recorded on this setup. So we're gonna have 360-degree coverage of the entire car with the newest Vantrue camera right here. So this is the Nexus 5S dash cam, and it has 4 cameras. I didn't even realize, I thought it was a triple camera. It has 4 cameras.
That's crazy. Right,
so Riley's unboxing it for us here. We got a little card with the app download. So you'll probably want to download that app right there. What else we have here? Cables. Cool. And I'm gonna guess that's the rear camera.
Looks like it.
Hey, look, it's got like paper that shows you how to mount it. That's cool. Oh, interesting. I see how it has 4 cameras. One looks in on the rear and one looks out on the rear. How crazy is that? I've never seen that in my life. All right. Yeah, that is interesting. I did not know that's where the 4th camera was. And then here's our main.
It's huge.
Yeah, that is. It's a unit. Look at that. It's got a giant lens here in the front with a little spot for the mount that looks like it's magnetic. Very cool. So easy to get in and out. And even more cables in here. I just want to see this mount. I'm putting these on your car for sure. Now put this one, the one that's in Dutch, I think. So we got some screen protectors in there, very cool. And also, what's this? Oh, adhesion promoter to mount it.
And then some dry wipes.
And some wipes. Nice, clean the lenses. You want to peel the... I know you do.
If my nail can get in it. Jeez.
Nice. Wow, that one's on there. What a cool screen. I like the little like short rectangle.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah. Here's the mount, and it looks like you just go like... Ah, nice. That's pretty cool. All right, well, while you're at work, I'm gonna get this all installed for you.
Cool. And
your car will be protected when you get back.
Yay, I'm excited.
Here's everything that comes in the Nexus 5S box, guys. The front camera here, 2.7K. The interior cameras are 1080p, and the rear-facing camera is 2K. All the sensors, all 4 sensors are Sony IMX675s. So they all share the same sensor but record in different resolutions because you're gonna be filling up an SD card quick, and we're gonna put this 64 gig card in this camera. So it's good that they're not all shooting like maxed out resolutions, or we'd be using a whole lot of space very quickly. Obviously it will support a much bigger micro SD card if you want as well. Here's our cigarette lighter, the cable to the rear camera, an extra USB A to C, and then some mounts right here for the main camera and a little spudger to help you take the camera on and off. It's so nice that they include these. A lot of times this 3M VHB adhesive is so good that once you stick it on, you're not getting it back off. So this is a big help right here. And they also included some double-sided sticky tape wire hangers right there. So you can help tuck wires away if you need to, or run them across the top of the windshield. Again, you can upgrade the SD card to 1 terabyte if you want, so it'll support a massive card. It has buffered 24/7 parking surveillance if you want. The buffered setting is very nice, so if somebody hits your car, it actually saves the recording before the actual impact into the memory there. It won't just record post-impact like an old school motion notification would. The Nexus 5S also supports over-the-air updates to keep that firmware nice and up to date. It's got dual band 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, GPS, big LCD right on the camera, of course, so you can review footage on it if you need to. And don't forget, those interior cameras do have 4 IR LEDs around them to light up the inside of the cabin at night. So if you're using this for rideshare or something like that, it should work perfectly. So with that said, let's get this Nexus 5S installed in Audi's A4 so she will be protected. And if anything ever happens to this car, we'll know what happened. I wish we would have had this camera installed in the A4 when this cat got in the car the other day and went all the way up inside her dash, and I had to tear the kick panel out, the dead pedal out, and the carpet out to get the cat because it went up inside and then went back down under the carpet. And if we would have had this, we would have had some hilarious shots. All right, let's get the 5S mounted here. Guys, let's fire up the Vantrue for the first time. I haven't driven this car in a very long time. All right, English, okay. And -6 here in Kansas. Oop, I went the wrong way. 6 month, day, year, perfect. And 60 hertz, mile per hour. Obviously 5 gigahertz, and she wants an SD card, and here it is. Okay, this is pretty cool. You pop the end cap off of the camera right here, and the SD card goes inside it. So we'll lock it in, snap the power button back on here. Even better, it's magnetic. That is super cool. All right, camera's rebooting because we got an SD card in there, and we should be rolling. And there we are, look at that. We've got me, the front camera, the back of my head on the rear camera, and then the rear camera, and then the front camera. Wow. That is a lot of cameras on one display, but honestly, really cool. I like that it also shows our resolutions at the top of the screen there, 1440 plus 1080 plus 1080 plus 1440. That is a ton of data being recorded at one time. All right, let's get the app set up and then go for a drive. And luckily I already have the app installed. If you don't, just scan the QR code to download it. Of course, I have that E1 Pro. We're gonna go ahead and not allow full access. And we have a Nexus, and we have a Nexus 5S. The default password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and join, Wi-Fi connected, and there's our cameras. Cool. It's pretty wild to see 3 cameras across the top here. So there's me, there's the back, there's the rear, and there is the main. Let's go full screen here. Wow, I like that it just shows all 3 all the time, but if I want to switch, what do I push here? Switching, okay. That's pretty cool, switch successful. Rear camera, interior camera, and front camera, nice. We can turn the camera microphone on and off from here, and does this take a snapshot? It does! That's awesome. Back to our all-camera view. Let's go drive this thing around. All right, guys, we're out on our drive route, so take a look at this footage. This is the 2.7K footage from the front and the rear right now, and we're gonna go ahead and use Vantrue's plate picks so we can zoom in on some of these license plates and street signs, and you can see just how sharp they are. So if you happen to find yourself in an unfortunate situation where you need the footage, like an accident investigation, or you just want to punch in and see what some street signs said because somebody said you were going faster than the speed limit, and you know that you were right, you can always refer back to the footage to prove your point. Let's take a look at this. There's a 40-mile-an-hour sign right in front of me, and if we punch in on that, it looks pretty cool, I think. Also, I think it's pretty cool to have that 360-degree protection of the whole cabin, right? I mean, at this point, you kind of expect to have front and rear cameras, but front and rear interior cameras is so cool. Also, if you guys are driving along, you want to keep your hands on the wheel, but also control the camera. It does have voice commands, which work really well. Check it out. Take a photo. Show rear camera. Show front camera. Show rear camera is actually a pretty cool little trick because you can use it like a digital rearview mirror, and it's fast. Also, check out this 3 Series. Woo! That is ridiculously clean. Those things look so good, especially in white with painted fender flares. Sick. All right, guys, we're headed out to do some late night driving here and see if we can find some license plates to zoom in on here in the low light conditions. And honestly, I mean, I can look at the camera on screen. It looks really good to me. Obviously, I'm not looking at the full 2.7K footage that you guys are. Now, unfortunately, it's only 9 p.m. here in Wichita, but basically everything's closed. So it's hard to even see another car on the road. There's just so little traffic out right now. During the day, crazy traffic. But at night, you know, it's hard to even run into a car at a light like this. So we finally found some. Ooh, we got a race going on with that Kia and that Honda there, I think. I didn't see what the other car was, but it won. So if you're looking for true 4-channel protection with night vision that actually works, the Vantrue Nexus 5S has your back. So I'll throw a link in the description below and in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is this the solution for you? Do you want to replace your current dash cam with something like this? Do you need 4 cameras? Do you need 3 cameras? Whatever you need, Vantrue probably has a solution for you. As you guys know, we've done a lot of their cameras here on the channel, E1 Pro, E360, and honestly, I like everything they make. I mean, that's the only reason we're making these videos. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.WatchJRGo.com for cool shirts just like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. All right, we got Riley's A4 protected. I filled it up with gas. It is headed back over to her place, and I let her take my car to work today. So all that's left to do is go trade cars back.